Whoa, whoa, we had a couple of hits out of there. Probably a bit slow on the wind then. I'm daydreaming. Whoa, we're on. We had a hit there, a cast or two back. We just kept plugging a few more back in the same spot and we got one. We're going to the GT ice cream. I tried the Nomad Mad Scat, but I just couldn't get the casting distance out of it. These plugs are certainly the go on these days. It's not a massive one. Taking a big lure. Just giving me lots of head shakes all the way in. Just dropped one on the north end of that bit of reef. Whoa, hit! Well, that was the plan came together. Been a bit quiet today, so I've dropped the burley pot back down there where the car is. The north sweep in this gutter, you've got to be aware of what's going on. The north sweep will be bringing the burley trail down here where it turns and goes out to sea on the north end of this bit of reef. Not much swell today, so you need to do something to bring the fish in. There's not the feature of the foam over the surface of the water or attract them. Oh, little jumper. Now I've got my burley out. I've got this little fella. I might just take a cutlet off of him and drop him in this gutter, see if the mulloway follows my burley trail in. No rattle in these lures. So first you got the splash when it hits the water, and then you got to get the retrieve. So she just splashes across the surface. That's what will bring them in. Oh, oh yes! I thought I saw a fish chasing it. Right in the same spot where I just got that last one. There must have been a dozen fish chasing that. I just wasn't sure whether they were herring or tailor. They're not big ones, just little choppers. Bit of fun. Oh, he's taking a bit of line. He might be bigger than I thought he was. Oh no, only a little one. Oh, 40 centimetre fish. Not the greenbacks we're after. Still good fun. Let this little fella go. Let's go out with a wave. So we've got the burley there, shallow gutter, turns the corner, goes out to sea on the north end of that reef. So you just got to be aware of the situation. You know the burley's here, don't cast straight out the front, cast over there, that's where the fish are sitting. Bomb that one back out the north end of that reef again. Oh, had a bit of a hit. A small fish then, isn't it? Another hit. There you can see fish in the wave behind it. If I went to a smaller lure, I'd get more of these little fellas. Whoa, see him jumping out the wave trying to get it. They've come right into this gutter now, into the burley. That's what a lot of people have got to be aware of. Your situation, what you're doing when you get to the beach. The amount of people that just think it's all about the location or something like that. I've put the fish up on Facebook that I caught the other day. I've got all these questions about whether I caught them north or south of the river. I mean really, there's fish everywhere this time of year. It's what you do when you get here. They're all over it. They're just little ones. There we go, we got him. I'd say, just be aware of your situation. I'm catching fish here. My belly's 100 metres over there. Oh, he's off. Just let him go. Have your freedom, little fella. Put a small lure on, I'd catch hundreds of these today. Straight back out. I can just see fish chasing the lure all the way in every cast now. There's lots of little slashes at it. Straight away there's fish slashing at the lure. See that? Not a lot of hookups for these little guys. There he is, he's on. I'm just going mental now. But a lot of people might think these are a decent fish actually. They're probably all still around the high 30s to low 40s. Should be the odd bigger one in amongst them. This one's probably a bit bigger the way he's going. Not a bad little chopper. Let that one go. Fish is just going off now. Whoa, we're on. These lures don't have a rattle in them. So often it's either the touchdown with the lure hitting the water or the splash will attract the fish. Or otherwise you just keep a steady wind on these lures to keep them splashing across the surface. And the fish will hone in onto that noise of the splash. Otherwise you're only attracting the one's line of sight. Oh, he's throwing the hook. So you got the splash of the splashdown and the steady wind, splash the lure over the surface. Oh, and we're on. Plenty of fish out there now, it's just one every cast. They're climbing all over the lure. Not the big ones I normally fish for. It's getting to that time of year now, the big ones will be starting to go. We get the summer choppers. Nice little 40 centimetre fish. Let him go. Could have kept catching those 40 centimetre fish, but I'd rather catch one big trophy size greenback than a whole bunch of little ones. So I'll leave those fish biting and we'll go and have a look, see if we can find a bigger fish. I don't like my chances today. It's a bit of a long shot. It's way too calm and way too low a tide, but we'll give it a shot.